That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again. Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So we slew ourselves too. It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying. Yes, maybe this whole thing was a trick to get us to end the world. Now we get to go through the whole charade again, wholly aware of what's waiting for us at the end. But that's assuming she's alive in that cabin. We did kill her, after all. Of course we're special. This is boring. He's clearly not interested in talking, so let's just do as he says, and maybe he'll stop bothering us. Oh, do you think there's something else out there? Alright, let's see what we can find. It's bound to be more interesting than doing the same thing over again. Oh, how quaint. He really wants us to go in there, doesn't he? I don't know, but it feels like home. Oh well, cabin it is. She won't be a problem. Like I've been saying, she's dead. Killed her already. Who cares if there's a mirror? Let's just go into the basement and find her body, so we can be done with it. And now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly it's not even important enough to be acknowledged. Nobody's here. Naturally. It's just like I told you. Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us? So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to. See her point? Everything here is so always shifting. The end of one thing just leads to the start of another. A boring question with an easy answer. Nothing. She's dead. Dead things can't hurt us. See? It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice. Now isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly. Is anything dangerous if we can never really die? What a strange thing to say. Isn't the turn of phrase, fate's worse than death? It sounds to me like she'd be a lovely roommate. What's another voice rattling around in here? It'll be fine. Well, neither is he. She might be making it hard for us to kill her body, but those bones look very real. Maybe breaking them breaks her. Then, and yet it's different. We're fine. She's real now. If she's making us dead, we should return the favour. Even if we didn't, we've given her something to remember. And here we go again. Off to slay her. Again. We killed ourselves because you decided to foist infinite tedium on us. The ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin, sent that cabin to an endless void, and then told us we were happy. Yes. And then she killed us. All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll free her. Not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us. On second thought, let's not kill him. Let's throw him someplace that never ends. I'd like to see what that does to him. So, standing around out here is the same as us letting him out. It sounds like somebody's about to cry. Would you look at that? Well, I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it? We we've always been watched. You're watching us right now. Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others. I say we let her do it. It's something different. Well, unless you have any specific ideas, I think mindfulness there. It's a new experience. You should try being possessed sometime. There's nothing else like it. He'll be really is, isn't he? I had a feeling you could deal with him for us. How interesting. Don't bother looking for her. I'm sure it's just a waste of time. He was never going to outlast us. Ignore the cowards. You have to look. She's not in a position to bargain with us. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. If that's what it comes down to, that's what it comes down to. I don't see the point of offing ourselves just yet. How specific. Death, at least as a form of permanence, is just a concept. But clearly it's not a very useful one anymore. Maybe we should throw it out entirely. Then what? You already know what we mean, don't you? So why don't you go ahead and tell us? You're going to try and lock us away in a timeless void again? Because I didn't much care for that. She's seeing things pragmatically. We should do the same. Reality is what's in front of us, not our preconceptions of what it should be. It doesn't need to be a static truth. It doesn't need to be objectivity. She's right. That's neither here nor there. What's done is done. What we do from this point forward is all that matters. Let's try not to let emotion get the better of it. Oh, cut it out. You don't need to be so pathetic. No, you're not doing that. After everything we've been, she doesn't mean it. It would seem so, yes. She's about to try something. Get ready. Don't let her get to you. It doesn't matter. Somehow, soon, this too will be over. We'll move on to something new. I feel like you all keep forgetting that. Really, it doesn't. Or she wouldn't have commented on it. Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters. I'm clearly the same thing you are. Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen. One way or another, this is all going to end. Wouldn't it be nice if he ends with it? It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world. I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn? For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place. And why? Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next. So we did slay him after all. We had it coming, I suppose. We're still here. Isn't that an interesting idea? Hear that? She's scared. No point wasting more time. Do it. It would certainly be interesting. Though being dead does sound dull. And you are about to be dead. Again. My apologies. They're really being quite dull in here. I think they want to kill you. At least the new one does. He's very, very passionate about it. How dull. We've already had our discussions in private. I'd rather not keep listening to the rest of you run in circles, repeating the same arguments again and again and again. It was so much more interesting when we had someone to mediate. No, we don't. So you are, and very loudly. Do you have something to say? Fleshy. Oh, so you finally decided to do something. Yeah, hard work often goes unappreciated. Why bother? I don't think there's much you can do about it, if that's the choice he makes. No. I think I'd like to see what happens. We needed something to do. Yes, we all missed you so very much. Yes, so it does. Because they have to be aware. For all we know, this is just how things are. Oh, if that was before. Why should we be afraid of anything? We've already died twice. It doesn't mean much to us anymore. All death has done is shunt us back to these woods, where we're forced to listen to your empty warnings again and again. And what's your point? I thought you wanted to get out of here. This is a way out, and it's different. We might as well take it and turn off the part of you that feels things. It is. Pain is just another sensation. If you can tolerate joy, you can tolerate pain. Yes, that's what it does. That's the definition. You need to explain to yourself why it isn't. It is fun. Everything is always fun. These consequences have no real impact on us outside of momentary discomfort. I'm sure we'll be in the numbers soon. It's rather rude to show up in somebody else's body and boss it around like that. Were we? I've always been like this. You're not. You're thinking too much about how she's hurting us. You're thinking too much about your body. It's just a body. Yes, we've really shown them all. An empire of frigid nothing. Oh, and why is that? She won't be alive and well when we return to that cabin, because she's dead. You killed her. You clearly didn't do a good enough job. I'm still here. I doubt it. I think I'm better at killing than you are. It's our third. What gave it away? And if it is permanent, then what? You'll kill us again. Why not? You've already done it twice. It was only unpleasant because you think it's supposed to be unpleasant. Oh, how exciting. I'd love to see you try. I'm looking forward to it. Influence doesn't require life. You said they restarted. All they've done is change. Turn around and leave, go to the cabin. I'm fine with either. So long as we don't just do the same thing again. That would be boring. I'm sure his outburst last time was just a fluke. I wouldn't worry about it. Besides, if he kills us again, he kills us again. It doesn't matter. He'll tire out eventually. The flame of passion always burns out in the end. Yes, having all those feelings isn't very productive, is it? But we're just passengers here. Why stress over something we can't control? It is. It's easy. Whatever happens, happens. I don't know. I just exist. And that's fine with me. She doesn't look very alive to me. Maybe it's gone because we've already killed her, really. So much for our reflection. We didn't need to see ourselves anyway. I'm much more interested in seeing other things. She's just an old man, scared of a little ghost. What's she going to do? Look at us until we feel bad? She can look all she wants. She's dead. Do try to keep up. She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before? We've never burned to death before. I wonder how it's going to feel. I'd savor this feeling if I were you. Soon enough we won't have memories. That wasn't so bad. You'll get used to it. Oh, they always do in the end. You just haven't experienced enough. Eventually you'll want them to stop too. You'll make them stop. Trust me. There are so many more threads to pull once you stop feeling. I'm feeling nothing, and I like that just fine. It's not like it was that difficult to slay her last time. She may have put up a fight, but her flesh is still softer than our blade. And now she's dead, and I doubt she'll be able to do much of anything from the grave. Yes, because you thought trying to stuff us away in a corner for eternity was a suitable reward. We were bored. Oh, now isn't that interesting? I assumed she'd just be a pile of old bones, but perhaps she's not. There's only one way to find out. We should go see her. Let's see what we can find. It's bound to be more interesting interesting than doing the same thing over again. If there is, it doesn't matter. If a bit of rain is the best her influence can conjure, then we have nothing to worry about. A drenched corpse is still a corpse. And we have all those mysteries to unravel. Isn't that right? We can't be sure of anything except what's right in front of us. Why is it? See, we killed her. Yes, trying to touch it does seem to be the magic spell to get it out of our way. See, she's dead. Oh, that's interesting. We've never drowned before. I wonder how it'll feel. Some things aren't puzzles to be solved. Sometimes you're doomed from the start. Most people are. Or we won't. It doesn't matter either way. The past is the past. There's no changing it. There's nothing to fix. We're supposed to be unfeeling. How many times do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart? I've tried to keep them numb, but they're all too soft. A shame, really. If you all just stopped feeling, we could have been done with this ages ago. You're lucky you haven't been stuck here like the rest of them. There's no other way to keep going. You either need to forget, or you need to stop feeling much of anything. They can't do either. Just walk up the hill. You always give too much space to the others. It's why you always lose. They've been hurt too much. It's why they are the way they are. Just do something. It doesn't matter what. It already has worked. It's gone, don't you see? Take it. It's the only way forward. This really was a lost cause, wasn't it? You sealed our fate when you refused to kill her. Yes, I suppose you're right. Oh well. Hopefully this stuffs all the rest of them someplace quiet. You need me. And you need to not have them. I thought I would last without them. I thought I was special. If we didn't realize we were dead, then we made progress. Good job. Why not? It's not like dying again is doing us any harm. Let's see how far this little mind goes, shall we? They're all the same, really. Who needs love when you've mastered yourself? That looked painful. I think I've heard this one before. Does it involve a princess? Are you trying to get us to do your dirty work? She wanted a rematch, and we wanted to see what would happen if we didn't give it to her. She got so very, very angry with us. And you got so very angry with us too. It was amusing. Oh, you're funny. There's no such thing as heroism. You can never truly die. All we did was look at the same old thing from another angle. I've never made you do anything you didn't want to do yourself. It'll be interesting to see what happens to her. She was so fiery last time. I wonder if we managed to douse that flame. Hope not. Is that some kind of threat? What could you possibly do to me? We've seen the other side, and if you'd really like to know, there's nothing there. A pause, a breath, and then we're back in the woods again. How convenient. As soon as you get an answer to life's great mysteries, it doesn't count. It's just meat. If you cut us open, I'm sure we'd look the same inside. And that attitude is why you're miserable. Oh, you're so impatient. We can look around the meat shack if we want to. It's not like the princess will be leaving without us. It's just a mirror. What we do with it doesn't really matter. Oh, we've changed her, have we? I'm intrigued. I like this one. Let's see her do her worst. Let's see if she can make us actually feel something. The bad is so much more interesting than none. Huh. It's like I said. Our Our insides do look like the cabin. In the end, we're all just me. The challenge, then? Sure. Let's see how far we can take this. Of course we are. So the waiting is the torture. I do hate dull things. We die, probably. You're going to give up before you even start hurting, aren't you? If you make this about winning and losing, you're going to lose. You're too connected to your body. If we guess, she's torturing us. That's the whole point of this exchange. Haven't you been paying attention? I'm still here. I'm still me. I have to keep answering. Oh, she's been like me this whole time. She's just been hiding it. Then we're done here. It's over. On to the next thing. Are we now? We don't need a resolution. We've never needed one. Whatever we are, we're here forever. And he's gone too. So that's a wrap. I didn't think we'd ever get here. There's only one thing left to do. I felt that too. A little. Isn't that something? You have to what? Stop us. You are nothing but a witness. No embellishments. No flowery text describing what kind of silence we share. You've really given up, haven't you? What a shame. But you should really keep going. You have a job to do, don't you? Behind? So he's gone too. It's just you.